Hare Krishna. Hope I'm audible. We'll start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaya Kada Mahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविंदाय नमः श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय पंचतत्वा पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. So welcome you all to the level 2 class. Today we'll be completing the remaining chapter of 16. Okay, Hare Krishna. Just give me a minute. असत्यम् अप्रतिष्ठं ते जगदाहुरनीश्वरम् अपरस्परा सम्भूतं किं मान्यत् कामहैतुकम्. So they say that this world is unreal, that there is no foundation and that there is no God in control. It is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than the lust. Okay, this is the demonic people, they say their own version. Okay, Hare Krishna. Me too. Fine. The demonic philosophy, they say that world is unreal with no God in control and no cause. They say just by the world is produced out of a sex desire. Okay, and the cosmic manifestation, whatever they're seeing, whether it's a solar system, whether it is planetary movements or any other thing, it is just a materialistic actions and reactions. They will never accept that the existence of a God and with certain purpose in all those things. And they don't believe the difference between the spirit and the matter and accept the supreme spirit. For them, everything is only matter. The entire cosmos a mass of a ignorance. Everything being void, the existing manifestation is due to ignorance of our perception. Okay. So always in the dreamy land, enjoying the dreams, they do not believe in the existence of the soul. Okay. So for them, the cause of the manifestation is that no other cause. They do not believe in the Lord's role in either our existence or any of the manifestation. They do not believe in the word of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Maya Jakshena Prakritihi Suyate Sa Characharam. Under my direction, the whole world is moving and all. They don't believe in all those things. They have no knowledge about the Lord, about His creation. So definitely they are not following any scriptures. So they are having a lot of ignorance and don't know about the Lord and His manifestations. Etam drishtam avata avastabhya nashtat mano alpa buddhaya prabhavanti ugra karmana kshayaya jagato hita. Following such conclusions, the demonic who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. So, it is like in science they say missense mutation or deletions or additions. Okay, that means the sequence of DNA will fire and it will not follow the rule. Okay, it will go on its own because it is not going in order. Similarly, here also the individual, who are not following the rule of the God or who have just deviated from the path, they will have their own whims and fancies to do with, and they will not go in a proper way. Okay. Yeah, and they are illusions because they have no intelligence, because they are not engaged in any sort of an activity pertaining to Lord. Okay. Engagements engaged in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world, painful, horrible, destructive acts. Being less intelligence, again, they are engaged in making the nuclear weapons or provoking the wars or no advancement, cruel to the animals. Okay. And what do you say? They don't have the knowledge like how to behave with others and all. So animal killing is very prominent among the demonic people. Such people are enemies of the world. काममाश्रित्य दुष्पुरं दम्भामानामदान्वित मोहद्गृहत्वसद्ग्राहन् प्रवतन्ते शुचिव्रत. Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbing the conceit of pride and false prestige, the demonic, thus illusions, are always want to unclean work attracted by the impermanent. Okay. And because acquisition of impermanent things are associated with lot of anxiety. So they're always worried about they may lose on relationship, they may lose on the wealth what they have accumulated, they may lose on the friends what they made. So all the time they are worried about the impermanent things. Yet the insatiable lustful desires for material enjoyment in demonics keep increasing. So today they have gone to one restaurant, tomorrow they wanted to go to the better ones, and so it's all they are just in the level of enjoyment. Okay. So they can't grow beyond that due to this illusion or the Maya obscuring the intelligence, leading them onto the wrong path. Because if if an individual is indulging in all those things, so where is the pathway for the liberation? Okay, they have their own gods, own hymns and chantings are focused on sense gratification, accumulation of wealth through improper means, by gambling or betting or whatever it is. They don't acquire the wealth by proper means, and are committed to unclean vows, asuchi vrataha, accumulating the sins, being attracted by the wine, women, gambling, and meat eating. This is all again against these four regulative principles, are in asuchi, means unclean habits, due to false pride and false prestige. And they don't follow any religious principle as per the Vedic injunctions. Unfortunately, world creates a false honor for them. Although gliding through hell, they still consider themselves very much advanced. Okay. चिन्तम् अपरिमेयं च प्रलयन्तन्नुपाश्रिता कामपभोगपरमा एतावद् इति निश्चिता असापाशासतैर्बद्धा कामक्रोधापरायणा इहन्ते कामभोगार्थम् अन्यायेनार्थसञ्चयन्. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of the human civilization. Okay, until the end of life, the anxiety is immeasurable. Bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires absorbed in lust and anger, they secure money by illegal means for the sense gratification. Okay, so till the last breath, they engage only in accumulating the wealth and have all the anxiety to uh, retain that. By that means they are in the mode of a passion, attached to all the impermanent things. They have to come back to this world to complete the cycle. Okay, because they don't have a knowledge about the Lord, they don't believe in the life after death and all those karma philosophy and all those things. And depending on what desire they have, either they'll be born as a humans or they'll be born among the 84 lakh species. Again, complete all the cycle to come back to the human life again. Then, if fortunate enough, they will be God conscious and will get liberated. Okay, their plans for life are never finished. Even at the time of death, they want their lives to be prolonged to complete their plans. Such foolish people do not know that a physician cannot prolong life even for a moment, isn't it? He can heal for that particular time, but he cannot prolong the life of any particular person. Okay, when the notice is there, there is no considerations of the man's desire. Providence will allow a second beyond what one is destined to enjoy. It is not aware of the witness sitting within his heart as a supersoul. Accumulate sins, feeling free to do anything for reckless sense enjoyment. Okay, so these are the four forbidden things in Kali Yuga. If you are doing so, then Kali will be with you and allow you to not to progress in spirituality. Is the illicit relationship, gambling, intoxication, and the meat eating. As we were discussing, they are always attracted by impermanent things. They have an insatiable lust towards the materialistic things, and always illusion, absorbed in conceit of a false pride, pride and false prestige. इदम् आद्य मया लब्धम् इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम् इदम् आशितमापि मे भविष्यति पुनर्धनम् असौ माया हता शत्रुर्हानिष्ये चापरम् अपि ईश्वरोऽहम् अहम् भोगी सिद्धोऽहम् बलवन् सुखी आद्योऽभिजानवन्नस्मि कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया यक्षे दश्यामि मोदिष्या इति अज्ञानविमोहिता. So the demonic person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, I will gain more according to my schemes. Okay. So much is mine now, and now it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him. And my other enemy will also be killed. So I am the Lord of everything. So I can enjoy. So we have an example of Duryodhana. He is insatiable lust towards the kingdom of Pandavas, and at the end, he was being killed, isn't it? I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity. Thus, I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. So, rich people who always think that giving in charity, um, and just enjoying the rest of the time in a materialistic thing, that is not the way one will be, they will not be purified. So unless they do the service towards the Lord, they will not get progress in this materialistic life. Okay. So he thinks he is the controller and enjoyer. He is the perfect and powerful. So my enemies are defeated and I'm happy. So this is the mentality of the demonic people. But ultimate Krishna is the one who has created everything, and he can be the ultimate enjoyer. Else is having that illusionary thing, then that person is said to be a demonic in nature. Okay. अनेका चित्त विभ्रांता मोहाजल समावृता प्रसक्ता काम भोगेषु पतन्ते नरकेषु च. Thus perplexed by various anxieties and bound by network of illusion, one becomes too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and falls down to the hell. So lust, greed, and anger, these are the three gateways to the hell. Okay. So you should not be having too much attachment, should not be getting angry, or should be lusty towards the thing, or not greedy towards anything. So yeah. A demonic knows no limit to his desire to acquire the money, non-hesitant of skillful illegal means like black marketing and all, is proud of his existing possessions like land, family, house, bank balance, etc. Always keep planning how to improve them, believes only in his strength, does not know that all good happenings are due to his past good deeds. Anyone competing with him becomes his enemy. Such enmity between persons deepens extent between the family, society, at last between the nations also. Okay, nowadays you are seeing the Iran and the Israel war which is going on, isn't it? All that is the demonic nature. The consequences of the constant strife or enmity all over the world, because attachment towards the impermanent thing. So, perplexed by various anxieties and bound by network of illusions, become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment, fall downs. Okay. Mohajala network of illusion, can see the fish is trapped just by a wall of food, isn't it? Okay. Elephant is trapped by a lady elephant into a pit. Okay. Likewise, anything is a trap. Since enjoyment is a trap, once you fall down, it becomes very difficult. Yeah, they don't follow any rules and regulations. They act whimsically as per their wish, and they proclaim to disbelieve and throw up the God as he is non-existence according to them. While seeing better placed people around, he thinks he is the best placed of all. Don't believe in promotion to the higher planetary system through performing the yajnas. They think that they can create their own process of yajna and prepare machines to reach any higher planets. So again, that is a Mohajala, a net of illusion which will glide you towards the hell. Okay. आत्मसंभाविता स्तब्धा धना माना मदान्विता यजन्ते नाम यज्ञैस्ते दम्भेना विधिपूर्वकम्. Self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifices in name only, without following in rules and regulations. So such thing is also not considered good. So if you remember Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, that means uh, whether you offer even water or a leaf or a fruit or anything, it should be with utmost devotion, not for namkya vaste. Lord does not want. He has ample amount of devotees. Why do he need to take only from us? It is that utmost devotion towards the Lord, what Lord craves for, and we have to perform that. धना धनामानामदान्विता यजन्ते नाम यज्ञैस्ते दम्भेन विधिपूर्वकम्. That means deluded by wealth and false prestige, the demonic people, they sometimes perform so-called rites, become pretentious preachers, misleading people as religious reformers or the God incarnate. All of these impudent act done in ignorance and illusion are called as avidhi-purvakam. Okay. Uh, Yeah. So Naam ke vaste do it, but not out of respect or completely believing the God and all. Okay. Ahankaram balam dharpam kamam krodam cha samshrita mamatma Paradehishu pradvishanto Abhyasuyanaka. Bewildered by false ego, strength and pride, lust and anger, the demon becomes envious of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, who is situated in his body and in the bodies of others, and blasphemes against the real religion. Okay, so um, this is the picture of a Shishupala Vada. You know, Shishupala is a cousin to Lord Krishna. When he was born with the deformities. When Shishupala's mother keep him in the lap of Lord Krishna, he will come back to a normal forms. Then mother remembers that if anything, if Krishna can save him, Krishna can also destroy him. So she will take a vow from Krishna that please forgive 100 sins of my son. After that, I don't ask you to forgive him. So Krishna tolerates all the insult what he has done towards him, but for one not one sin, he will release the Sudarshan Chakra and kill the Shishupala in the courtyard of the Duryodhanas. This is Hastinapur, where they are performing the Rajasuya Yajna, where Shishupala insulted Lord Krishna to the core, thus completing his 100 sins, he will be killed. So once one who is puffed up with a false ego, that he is the ultimate person, what disregard the presence of the God and the power and all. So that is the end result and fate of such persons. The demonic person is always envious of both the scriptures and existence of the Lord. He does not know that the present life is a preparation for the next life because they don't have a knowledge about the Vedic injunctions. They don't believe in afterlife and they don't understand the karmic philosophy. If he has an enemy who might check the advancement of his sensual activities, he makes plan to cut him down by his own power. Okay. So basically, these are delusion. तन्नहं द्विषता क्रूरान् संसारेषु नराधमान् क्षिपामि अजस्रम् शुभन् ashusriv eva yonishu. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among the men and are cast by me into the ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. Again, the amount of karma they are doing in this illusion and accumulating all the wrong things, you know, they will be falling back to the various species. Again, they take birth into this material world and complete their cycle. So, such people's next birth will be decided by the Lord Himself. After death, the soul is put into the womb of the mother and they get a particular type of a body under the supervision of the superior power. So in material existence, there are so many species of life, animals, insects, men, and so on, all arranged by superior power, not accidental. Demonics perpetually put into the wombs of demons continue to be the lowest of the mankind, being so lustful, violent, envious, hateful, and unclean, continuous. Example, the hunters. Okay. आसुरीं योनि आपन्ना मूढजन्मानि जन्मनि मामप्राप्यैव कौन्तेय ततो यन्ति अधमं गतिम्. Attaining repeated births among the species of demonic life, such persons can never approach me, okay, because they are entangled in the cycle of birth and death. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. So, these people will never come to the realization, okay. So, as per their mode and as per their reactions, they'll be put in different wombs. Okay. Without the mercy of Supreme Lord, they go down, achieve bodies of the cats, dogs, and hogs. Such demons almost have no chance of receiving the mercy of the God at any stage of later life. It is not that all the merciful Lord is not merciful to demons. Supreme Lord has no hatred towards anyone. Okay, but placing the asuras or the demons or the because they are illusions is again another feature of his mercy. Okay, sometimes killing of asura by the Lord like Ravana or Hiranyakashipu, again they are being liberated in the hands of the Lord. Okay. त्रिविधं नरकास्येदं द्वारं नाशनमात्मना कामक्रोधस्तथा लोभस्तस्मादेतत्त्रयं त्यजेत. There are three gates leading to the hell, that is lust, greed, and anger. Every sane person should give up these for the lead to the which they lead to the degradation of the souls. Okay, the lust, greed, and anger will degrade you to the lower planetary system. So demonic life begins with when one tries to satisfy his lust. When lust is not satisfied, anger and greed arise. If a person give up these three enemies, he becomes sane. Yeah, he will not glide down to the species of demonic life. Otherwise, they will degrade him to the unimaginable extent. There will be absolutely no possibility of liberation from this materialistic entanglement. A man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, perform acts conducive to self-realization, thus gradually attains the supreme destination. So one he has overcome the three demons, that is lust, greed, and anger. Definitely, they wanted to progress. The first step start with acceptance of spiritual master, studying of the Vedas under his guidance, performing austerity of the body, mind, and speech, having a sense control, having a knowledge about the Lord, ultimately reach Krishna. Okay. Yeah, freedom from these enemies will make one's existence pure. One must follow the regulatory principles of human life laid down in the Vedas, gradually raise to the platform of spiritual realization and become successful. One must give up lust, greed, and anger. In that way only you can progress further into the bhakti. So, three gateways to the hell. Yeah. या शास्त्राविधिमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारता न स सिद्धिम् अवाप्नोति न सुखं न परं गतिम्. But he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims and fancies attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Okay, because he will be entangled in all these, either illicit sex or gambling or meat eating or intoxication. So he cannot come out of all those things. So different castes and orders are given by specific Shastra Vidhis. Everyone is expected to follow these rules and regulations to attain perfection in his life. One is not applying the knowledge is the lowest of the mankind. If one follows them but fails to understand the Supreme Lord, all in a way. So on accepting the existence of the God, he must engage himself in the service of the Lord. Raising to the devotional service in Krishna consciousness, one is sure to attain the highest perfection stage. Okay. Kamakarata is a person who knows, violates the rules, acts in a lust. So ultimately, we have to overcome these three: lust, greed, and anger, which will make our consciousness pure and help us to progress further in the bhakti and take up the path of devotion service. Reach the Godhead. Okay. So unless we don't know our existence and we are not conscious about our activities, one cannot attain the purification and cannot attain the real stage of happiness. Tasma shastram pramanam te karya karya vyavastitau gyatva shastra vidhanoktam karma kartum miharhasi. One should understand what is duty and what is not the duty by the regulations of scriptures. Knowing that rules and regulation, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. So this is a picture of Sandipani Muni ashram where Lord Krishna and Sudama are getting the what do you say, the teaching under the guidance of the spiritual master. So this particular taking shelter of bona fide spiritual master under the guidance and reading the scriptures, we know what is right and what is wrong, and eventually we will give up which is not good for us. Okay. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made this process very easy in this Kali Yuga by starting the Sankirtana Mahayajna. We don't have to perform severe austerity now. Simply, we have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, offer the food to the Lord, have the Krishna Prasadam. People not in Krishna consciousness, not engaged in devotion service, must offer to the Vedic injunctions and act accordingly without any arguments. So, yeah, follow all the four regulatory principles and follow the footsteps of acharyas and the great souls, and uh, stay away from Maya and always try to be in the mode of a goodness, and try to stay away from the mode of passion and ignorance, and stay away from the impersonalist people, and try to overcome the three gunas and try to be in a sattva guna, And under the guidance of bona fide spiritual master, one can sure become successful in a life. Okay. So the divine and demonic qualities. So demonic qualities will make you fall down like a Duryodhana, Ravanasara, and Hiranyakashipu. Okay. Divine qualities will help you to elevate to a spiritual platform like Dhruv Maharaj, Prahalad Maharaj. So likewise, many examples are there in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which will help you to elevate to the higher planetary system. So, if one is serious to take on the bhakti, then he should give up on the demonic qualities, take up only the divine qualities, maybe slowly one by one, but ultimately they will reach the highest spiritual platform by continuous doing the bhakti under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. Okay. Hare Krishna. We have come to the end of the session. Any questions? We are coming to the end of level 2 classes also. Only 2 chapters are remaining. Okay, no questions. I will stop sharing. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Thank you, co-host and participants, for your active participation. See you all next Monday at 7:30 p.m. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंड प्रणाम।